The two names that Man United internally consider as fantastic options are Aurelien Tchouaméni, but I told you the problem is the salary, and at the moment no green light from Real Madrid, and also Alex Scott is also highly rated by Arsenal and by Manchester United. Alex Scott has many clubs around him this summer, but Bournemouth insists they want to keep the player and they want to offer him a new contract. Let's see if Bournemouth will be able to keep him, because one thing is to say that, one thing is in the next 2 months resist in case they receive big proposals, but Alex Scott is one of the players considered internally by Arsenal and by Man United. Both clubs like him. At the moment from Bournemouth is no, he's not leaving, but in case they open doors to an exit for big money, we have to follow these two clubs, keen eventually on Alex Scott.
Manchester United's midfield rebuild is gathering serious momentum, and the latest reports suggest the club are exploring several exciting options as Michael Carrick continues shaping his squad ahead of the new season. According to reports from Team Talk, United have reportedly cleared 2 major hurdles in their pursuit of Aurelien Tchouaméni, with a deal worth around £70 million, now looking increasingly realistic. If there is genuine substance behind these claims, it would represent a huge statement of intent from the Reds. Tchouaméni has consistently been regarded as one of Europe's finest defensive midfielders, combining physical strength, intelligence, composure on the ball, and the ability to dominate matches both defensively and in possession. A player of his caliber could immediately transform Manchester United's midfield, providing the stability that would allow Bruno Fernandes and the attacking players greater freedom to influence games. However, as things stand, supporters should remember that no official agreement has been confirmed, meaning this remains a developing story rather than a completed transfer. Meanwhile, after reportedly missing out on Matías Fernandes, Manchester United are now expected to explore a move for Bournemouth midfielder Alex Scott. Widely regarded as one of England's brightest young talents, Scott has earned plenty of admiration for his technical quality, work rate, versatility, and maturity despite his young age. Bournemouth are believed to value him at around £80 million, a figure that reflects both his enormous potential and the current Premier League market. While Scott may not yet possess the experience of players like Tchouaméni, he offers exciting long-term value and fits perfectly into the profile of young, energetic footballers capable of developing into elite performers at Old Trafford. The biggest question, however, is whether United believe Bournemouth's asking price represents fair value, or whether negotiations could eventually bring that figure down. Another fascinating name now linked with the Reds is Chelsea midfielder Andrey Santos. Reports suggest Manchester United are targeting the Brazilian, who would reportedly be open to making the move to Old Trafford if the opportunity arises. Chelsea are believed to value Santos at around £50 million, while Newcastle United also remain interested in securing his signature. Santos has enjoyed an impressive rise with his composed displays, excellent passing range, intelligent positioning, and ability to contribute in both defensive and attacking phases. Many supporters believe he has all the qualities needed to become a top Premier League midfielder for years to come. If United can convince Chelsea to sell to a direct rival, this could prove to be one of the smartest pieces of business of the summer, although negotiating such a deal is unlikely to be straightforward. Manchester United are also reportedly looking to strengthen their attacking options, with serious interest emerging in West Ham United winger Crescencio Somerville. Reports claim the club have already made a concrete move for the Dutch international, who is valued at around £50 million after an impressive World Cup campaign. Chelsea and Fulham are also believed to be monitoring the situation, meaning competition for his signature could become intense. Somerville brings explosive pace, direct dribbling, creativity, and the confidence to take defenders on in 1-versus-1 situations. His ability to play across the front line would provide Carrick with greater tactical flexibility, while adding another unpredictable attacking threat capable of creating and scoring goals in the Premier League. Looking at the bigger picture, these reports suggest Manchester United are focusing on strengthening 2 key areas of the squad: midfield and the wide attacking positions. If even 2 of these players arrive this summer, it would significantly improve the overall balance, depth, and quality of the team. Tchouaméni would offer proven world-class experience. Andrey Santos represents one of the brightest young midfield talents available. Alex Scott could become an outstanding long-term investment, while Somerville would inject pace, flair, and excitement into United's attack. In my opinion, if Manchester United had the opportunity to sign only one midfielder from these reported targets, Aurelien Tchouaméni would be the standout choice, because he could make the biggest immediate impact. However, if Real Madrid prove unwilling to sell, or the financial package becomes too expensive, Andrey Santos would be an excellent alternative with tremendous long-term potential. As for Alex Scott, he is undoubtedly a gifted player, but £80 million feels like a very high valuation unless Bournemouth lower their demands. Somerville, meanwhile, looks like a player capable of exciting the Old Trafford crowd with his fearless style, and could become a valuable addition if the price is right.